Hello and welcome to another on-the-road truck simulator video. It has been a while, but the tanker truck update is finally here, and it's not almost. It's actually a year late. It was supposed to come out last year around this time. Can't remember. He did have a date as far as I remember. Can't remember what date it was, but it was sometime in February. Anyways, it is finally here. We can finally drive the tanker trucks. And this is the tanker truck with a drawbar fuel tanker trailer. It looks really nice. Let's see. Yeah, they both look really nice, but I'm not very happy with this trailer actually. And we'll talk about why, we'll talk about bugs, and what I'm not happy about during this video. And it is quite a bit to talk about, so we'll see. Let's just take another look at this truck. It's funny how there's nobody driving in there. Jesus is driving this truck. So for these trucks, we need to come to Tom Oil depots, I guess, to pick up jobs, and we deliver them to gas stations. So I'm gonna pick up a job here. I only picked up one last time. I tried to pick up two, and we'll talk about later in the video why I'm only picking up one right now. But we have to get through in here when this gets green. Actually, I'm gonna pull up a little bit more. Oh, there we go. So now the trailer is in the right spot. So the first bug after this new update is when exiting the truck. Now we do have to exit here, and we have to go to the office here to accept the job. So far this is good. You will see the bug after. Now we have to come here and open hatches. I don't know what they're called. They look like hatches, but we're not connecting hoses or anything. We're just opening. Oh, I can get through here. Nope. I can jump over those pipes and open this hatch as well, or whatever it is. Now we're picking up the job. Only one job this time. Last time I picked up two. We'll talk about this a little bit later. Let's close this, and now we'll see what the first bug after this update is. Boarding the truck. So now we're starting it, and it just doesn't go. This happens every single time you exit the truck and board it again. I am pressing it to the metal right now, and it just doesn't go. Now there's two ways you can fix that. Either restart the game or reset the truck. I'm a little bit afraid of resetting the truck right now. I don't know what's gonna happen if I reset it here, but let's try resetting the truck instead of restarting the game. Let's do that. Okay. And you can see the truck pops up somewhere else. Now the good thing is, oh, I'm resetting second time by mistake instead of starting the truck, but I think it moved us a little bit closer. The load is still in there, so that's saved at least. I do have to put in my card in the taco and set it up for driving. Also, I always turn on my lights. So let's go right now. We're actually going to go behind here, and this is where we actually loaded the truck. It's right there. Just gonna pass by that. The good thing is, yeah, the load is here, so resetting the truck doesn't really like reset the game in any way. You don't have to try to load it again. It's already loaded. You just keep going. But yeah, this bug needs to be fixed. Every time you get out of the truck, fill up fuel, get a job, or even drop off a job. Once you get back in the truck, same thing. You can't drive. It just doesn't go. Keeps switching between like first and second gear. And it sits there. Anyways, so the truck looks really good. I really like this trailer as well. Not the looks of it. It looks really nice. I decided to get this type of trailer, not a semi, just to try it out. I'm not happy with it at all, and we'll talk about it why. Let's see how is traffic here. I think we can go now. I've started using peak left and right. It's it's nice that we have that here, because I can easily set up the view here so I can see the two mirrors with my controller set up close by to my steering wheel. I did set that up for Trucking Logistics Simulator and Fernbus because they don't have peak left and right. Now the problem here with peak left and right is that it doesn't come back to this view here where I can see both mirrors. And I think it is very important to be able to see both mirrors easily with very little effort. This is the only way you can drive properly and to be a realistic driving experience. And unfortunately, this game does not have on-screen mirrors. Every other game has that, like Truck Driver, Truck and Logistics Simulator, Fernbus Coach Simulator, Bus Simulator. They all have that, just this game doesn't. And I'm not stopping for this red light here. I don't care about the speeding tickets. I'm sure you don't want to watch me sit at the red light, and I don't like the fact that here in this game you just sit at red lights a lot. It's usually a long time that you have to sit and wait. So I'm gonna be going through those lights. Just don't want to wait. Yeah, about the mirrors, there has been problems with the mirrors for a very long time. They had fog. Well, at first they didn't work. Then they had fog in them. Now here they look really good, but this is Xbox Series X. All my previous videos from this game have been on Xbox One. I just recently bought the Xbox Series X, so it looks much better here. There's no fog at all. Mirrors are awesome. I'm not sure if the Xbox One still has fog, but they did last time I played. And here's also more lively. You have pedestrians. There are no pedestrians on Xbox One. And the mirrors, again, they did have a button in me that would turn off the mirrors because it slowed down the game. Let's just merge here. And this button is no longer there. So I went through the options. There's nothing about mirrors. Now what I was looking for is on-screen mirrors. I'm hoping that eventually they will add on-screen mirrors to this game, but they haven't yet. Hopefully someday. But at least they have the option to pull back the seat so far back that I can actually see the two mirrors, so that's a workaround for me. But the mirrors is an old problem. Let's talk about this current update. You can see how the truck is struggling here to go up this hill, and previously I didn't have that much of problems going up that hill, at least not with the same ease. Now, this is one of the reasons why I only picked up one job. Last time when I was recording, I drove this truck with this trailer with two jobs, heavier, and it was really struggling going uphill. But not only that, the trailer is acting like a sled, really. Like every time I take a corner, like the trailer swings out. So it's very annoying. I remember that before with the driving with the tandem trailer and the Gigaliner. Both of them would swing out, and it was really difficult to drive. You had to drive them really slow on corners. So that's a bummer. I was hoping that this is fixed by now. No, they don't have that problem with the semis, the trailers on the semis. So I'll probably be selling. Well, not probably. I've decided I'm gonna sell this truck and this trailer, and I will buy a semi, and I'll buy the tanker trailer for a semi. So this will be in the next episode. Hoping that I can drive this and that the problem is fixed with these trailers, but obviously it is. And I do have to sell the truck because I already own 9 trucks, which is the maximum for me at the moment. I don't know if I need to go up a level to increase, but at the moment I can only have 9 trucks. So that's why I'm gonna be selling it. And another thing about the tanker trucks is that you always have to deliver to gas stations. I don't know if you remember before, there were problems with dropping off stuff at gas stations, but then when it worked, you could pick up stuff from Bruto and drop off at a gas station. Now, once you're at the gas station, there's nothing you can pick up from there, so you had to go to another depot or something to pick up stuff. It was different if you're delivering to Bruto. Then once you drop off, you can pick up different stuff from the same spot you drop them off with the box trucks. It was the same with the car trailers as well. Like the same spot you drop off the cars, you can pick up a load with new cars. So you basically never drove with the truck empty. With these trucks, with the tanker trucks, you will have to drive empty. And the first trip I took with this truck was from Rostock to Leipzig. Merging behind this bus here, I'm gonna go to the left because he seems to be driving a bit slow. They usually drive faster than the trucks. They're allowed to go 100 kilometers an hour on the autobahn, so they usually pass me, but sometimes go slower. A lot of the time I even pass cars, which is weird. As a truck driver, you would never be passing cars in the real autobahn, but anyways, so the trip from Rostock to Leipzig goes through a lot of country roads. It was really difficult to drive on the country roads with this trailer, especially with the high load, because I had 2 jobs. I had picked up 2 jobs from Rostock. So I delivered that, and then I realized that nowhere near Leipzig there is a Tom Oil depot. What's going on here? Oh no! Oh, come on. Yeah. I really didn't want to slow down. I was just picking up a good speed downhill. Anyways, the AI acts stupid as in any other game. But I noticed that on Xbox Series X there seems to be a little bit more traffic than on Xbox One. And you're a little more likely to encounter something like this. Unfortunately, there is no way to control the traffic density here. Oh, come on, just go now. So annoying. And they block the lane like that. Yeah, there is no way to control the traffic density like in Fernbus or Trucking Logistics Simulator, so you have to deal with the traffic. But back to the tanker jobs. So I'm in Leipzig and there's nowhere near a Tom Oil depot. The closest one I could find, and now you have to zoom in and look around to see where they are, so it was really difficult to find, but like the closest one I could find was all the way in Frankfurt. So I had to drive empty from Leipzig to Frankfurt, which is like 500 kilometers or something like that. So with the tanker trucks, you're gonna have to be driving empty a lot, and you can already see how difficult is handling here for this truck. And yeah, I was really surprised as soon as I started, like, because now I'm used to Fernbus, and Fernbus is a breeze. It is awesome and realistic. This is painful, unfortunately. Yeah, back in the days I used to like it because there wasn't really anything else other than truck driver and bus simulator. on Xbox One. But yeah, compared to Fernbus, this is horrible handling. But I do remember again that the semi-trucks had better handling, so I'm gonna get a semi-truck and I'm gonna do another video after this one next week, and that's gonna show the semi-truck, see how much better it is than this one. But yeah, so now again you have to drive empty a lot, and this is another reason why I want to sell this truck and I don't want to give it to a driver, because it's not gonna make as much money as a box truck, for example. You can see how it's struggling uphill here. Now it's not struggling nearly as much as when I had two jobs, so this is nice that now the trucks act differently depending on how much load they have, and that also applies to how much the trailer swings out when you go to take a corner. Now the first time with the two jobs it was swinging out a lot. Right now it does still swing. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, I mean it's difficult to handle, but it's not swinging out a lot. It is a lot less than when I had the two jobs. So the smaller the load, the less the trailer swings. I can't believe there are so many turns on the autobahn here. So because the truck has to drive empty, a driver wouldn't make nearly as much money. So that's why I don't want to give it to a driver. Now the money has been reduced after this update. The jobs are worth a lot less. Like for example, the car trailers, I used to get like 46,000 euros jobs before. Now the most expensive jobs are like 22,000 or something like that. So the money that you make is kind of like sliced in half, and now you have more expenses too, because now there's going to be fuel costs and stuff like that. So I'm not going to give this to a driver. Also with the box trucks, like wherever they drop off, I can assign other jobs to them, so that's it's easier this way. But when I was driving it empty, this trailer didn't swing at all. Like when it's empty, it's a lot better and easier to drive. It swinged out a little bit here, but yeah, with the two jobs was swinging a lot more. And this is what I suspected after driving it empty for a while, seeing that it's driving a lot easier. I thought that the problem is putting more weight makes the drive more difficult, so decided to only take one job for this video. But to be honest with you, I'm not too happy so far with this update. One, the bug that I showed you at the very beginning, every time you exit the truck, keep crashing here, and it's really hard to get out of it. And look at the trailer swing out. It still does. It is a little bit. It's not nearly as much as what it was with the two jobs. Now struggling uphill. But I didn't set up my settings at the beginning of this game, so let's check. This is supposed to be fixed now. They're supposed to, yeah, they're memorized. The game memorized. Before, every time I had to set this up to 0 damping. It's seems to be working right now. Just when I crashed there, I thought maybe it didn't save, but it does save. So this is one of the updates. At least it saves. But it's really difficult to drive. It's, I don't know, from what I remember before, I only actually drove once on Xbox Series X, and this is right after I bought it in November, and I drove the container semi-trailer, and it was pretty decent. I didn't have these problems. Now again, this is before I drove Fernbus, so maybe I got used to Fernbus, which is really nice. I'm gonna pass this guy on the right. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to merge in front of him. Let's see if I can cut him off a little bit, but he's hogging the left lane, so it's not my problem, it's his problem. Success, but yeah, not happy with this trailer specifically, not with the update as a whole. I mean, I'm not happy about the bugs, but you would expect bugs with every update, so hopefully they'll fix that and we can exit and board the trucks without any issues. But yeah, I'll try the semi-tanker trailer next time, and hopefully it is better than this. But yeah, this one I really don't like. And another thing I'm gonna mention here, with after the update, yes, the jobs will give you less money, but your employees, your drivers, actually drive a lot faster than you, well, than me anyways. By the time I complete one job, they usually complete 2 or 3 each. And in the middle of the drive, I always go in and give them jobs. Now, while recording this, when I had to set up start a new recording for every 10 minutes, like I would go in and give them jobs. But yeah, it's they do a lot, so you can still easily make a lot of money in this game and not worry about going bankrupt or anything. And the good thing about this game in general is the size of the map. It is absolutely humongous. You can see how long I'm driving, and you're like, this is just like, I don't know, maybe less than a quarter of the map that we're driving here. So this is it's a huge map, especially compared to Trucking Logistics Simulator. It's absolutely humongous. The problem is the handling of the trucks, on-screen mirrors. In general, Trucking Logistics Simulator is so much better, and they have so many more different types of vehicles that you can drive there. And they have manual with a shifter. So in many aspects, Trucking Logistics Simulator is better, but the size of the map here is absolutely huge. It would be awesome if Trucking Logistics Simulator actually had this map. And hopefully this game gets some updates and gets better. I mean, shifter would be nice, but before shifter, I would really prefer the on-screen mirrors so I can set my seat a little bit closer. I do like them to be back, quite a bit back. I do set them back even on Trucking Logistics Simulator and Fernbus, but not quite as far back. This is a little too far. But I actually don't think mirrors will come anytime soon, if ever, on this game. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna pass this guy, but soon we should be coming to our exit. We're pretty close right now. Yeah, what they were talking about last year is that they're gonna add other trucks, and there was, I think, Iveco. I have to look at their old videos. Can't remember what exactly it was, but yeah, they had more trucks coming to this game, so hopefully they still plan on doing those. But you can see how this update was delayed like by a full year. We'll see when and if we'll get more updates. But yeah, more trucks would be very nice. And I'll continue playing this game. Maybe not as much. I don't get as nearly as bored because the map is so big. I do get bored with a Trucking Logistics Simulator because the map is so small. I always drive the same road. And yeah, this is getting kind of a little bit boring there. Here it's always different now. For example, right now when I drove from Leipzig to Frankfurt, everything was completely new to me. I feel like I've driven this route before, but nothing like really looked familiar. So I don't know, maybe Maybe I haven't been on this road before, but yeah, the map is so big that you can. I'm kind of used to it. In a sense, I kind of know my way from one city to another, but it's still like so long and so different that you don't get bored with this. Versus Turkey Logistics Simulator, like you drive the whole map within 10 minutes. And you don't feel like playing anymore. Here I can play for an hour and not be on the same road. So yeah, there are good things about this game. Unfortunately, there are still many bugs, and the handling of the trucks is well, this truck. We'll see how it is with the semi next week. Generally, it was much better before. I remember them taking these corners really easily. So we'll see. We'll see with that. Very unhappy with this trailer in particular. This whole video was about the drawbar fuel tank trailer and fuel tanker truck, short haul or rigid tanker truck, whatever it's called. Anyways, we're really close here, and I just realized that this gas station is going to be right here in this rest stop. Yeah, this time is not in a city. The gas station is right on the autobahn, and last time was right here on the left where I dropped off. Not sure where. Oh, looks like it's back there. I can see it. Yes, I have to drive through this. Yeah, you have to look for the drop-off place. I guess it's different on every gas station. I don't know if all the autobahn gas stations will be the same. Last time I dropped off in a city, so inside the city. So we're gonna park it in here, make it green. There we go. I think this is good enough. And I'm gonna exit the truck, which is of course going to break it, but I'm not driving anymore. So we're just going to go to the actual gas station, office, whatever. I'm going to accept the paperwork here, and we're just going to open those hatches or whatever they are. And whoa, opening just the one was good enough, I guess. Well, this is it. This is the drawbar fuel tank trailer and fuel tank truck. Short haul, the rigid tanker truck, whatever it is called. We'll do the semi next week. Look at it, looks really nice. I really like this paint job. But yeah, this is it for this week. Thank you very much for spending the time, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.